morning. Thank you. Please be seated. Okay, we're back on the record outside the presence of the jury. Good morning, Ms. Plamondon. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes.
First thing, Ms. Plamondon, if I could have you raise your right hand, please. Do you swear that any testimony you give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Can I ask you to please spell your last name for the record, please?
Plamondon.
Okay, thank you. Again, thank you for being here. I understand it's under subpoena. Have you spoken with Attorney Kinney about the scope of your testimony?
No.
Okay. Ms. Plamondon, I am allowing the defense attorney to call you as a witness in this matter, but I have placed significant limits on the scope of your testimony. Okay? And has anybody told you that?
The defense attorneys just let me know that a minute ago.
Okay, all right. I'm going to go over that with you now in an effort to just make sure that we're on the same page before the jury comes back in.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. When Attorney Kinney, the lawyer for the defendant, when Attorney Kinney asks you a question, are you prepared to answer the question that was asked by Attorney Kinney?
Yes.
Okay. And when you answer her questions, are you prepared when testifying to not volunteer further information other than what you were asked about?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, I want to also let you know that the state will have the opportunity, when Attorney Kinney is done, the attorneys for the state will have the opportunity to ask you questions as well. So that may clarify some of what you are asked by Attorney Kinney, but they will be operating under the same orders and rules that I have put in place relative to what they can and can't ask you. So it's not just Attorney Kinney asking you questions. The state will have the right to ask you questions as well. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And Ms. Plamondon, the questions are going to be based upon what you knew at certain points in time. Okay? They're not going to be based on why you knew them. In other words, it's not based upon what Caitlyn told you or why certain things were being done. It is limited to what you knew at the time.
Okay.
Okay, in other words, your knowledge as to what was happening at certain points in time. That is what your anticipated testimony will be, at least with respect to the questions being asked by Attorney Kinney.
Okay.
Okay. Specifically, it will be about what you understood, your personal understanding as to any plan that you might have had with Caitlyn.
Okay.
Okay. It doesn't include Caitlyn's specific statements to you as much as it is what you understood the plan to be. Okay. Okay. In other words, it's limited to your understanding at certain points in time. And I understand that it's difficult on many levels. I'm simply going over what the court's expectations are at this time. Do you have any questions of me, ma'am?
No, I understand.
Okay. And at this point, Attorney Kinney, any further comments or inquiry by the court that you would request?
No, none, Your Honor.
Okay. Any from the state at this time, Attorney Duren?
Nothing.
Okay. So I'm going to bring the jury in, and once again, if you have any questions of me, I realize this is a difficult process. If you have any questions of me, we can try to go over them now. I'll give you just a moment.
If there's a word or something that doesn't fit, is it just a no answer then? If
Just answer honestly. Answer honestly. Answer the question that Attorney Kinney or the attorneys from the state ask you. Just answer honestly to the best of your ability and to the best of your understanding as to what you understood at the time relative to any plan with Caitlyn.
okay.
Okay? I appreciate your ability to follow the court's instructions. Okay? Thank you.
Yes.
Anything further? Okay.
County Superior Court is now in session. The Honorable Jonathan S. Frizzell presiding.
Okay, thank you. Please be seated. Ms. Plamondon, if I could have you raise your right hand. Do you swear that any testimony you give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the pains and penalties of perjury?
I do.
Okay, if I could have you state your name, please, and spell your last name for the record.
Brenda Plamondon, Plamondon.
Thank you.
Good morning, Ms. Plamondon. I just have a few questions for you. You live in New Hampshire,
Yes,
and you have 2 children?
3.
3 children. And Caitlyn Naffziger was your niece by marriage?
Yes,
Okay. And Caitlyn and Veilen are her daughters?
yes,
They never lived with you though, correct?
no,
In early of 2024, Caitlyn reached out to you about coming to visit,
yes,
and she didn't give you much detail about her visit at that point, right?
yes.
So yes, she did not give you detail?
She did not give me much detail.
Okay, thank you. And in later February, she reached out again with information that she was going to come to New Hampshire.
Yes,
Okay. And you knew that she had a plane ticket to Boston, correct?
yes,
And that she was bringing the baby Veilen with her, correct?
yes,
But you didn't know where she was going to stay, right? Before she got to Boston?
yes, that's true.
Okay. Or if she needed to borrow a car, right?
Right, I had offered.
You had offered, but you weren't sure. She never responded yes or no, right?
True,
Okay. But Caitlyn and Veilen did come to Boston in late February 2024, correct?
yes,
And they stayed with you the first night they arrived
yes,
in Hampton?
yes,
Okay. And you and Caitlyn and Veilen stayed the night in Hampton. Was anyone else there?
yes,
Is that Shannon
yes, and my husband, Mark.
and your husband, Mark? Shannon is your friend?
Yes,
So that night at your home was the first time you really got to talk to Caitlyn about her visit to New Hampshire, correct?
yes,
Okay. And that Caitlyn was there, her plan was to go up and get Elowen and go back with both kids to Minnesota, correct?
yes,
Okay. And so you and Shannon and Caitlyn talked about how that plan would play out, correct?
yes,
Okay. And you knew that Caitlyn had a return ticket to Minnesota, correct?
yes,
And you had offered to pay for Elowen's ticket back?
yes,
Okay. So the plan was that Caitlyn and Veilen would go up to Dustin's in Berlin and study his habits, right? I'm texting.
no. Sorry.
Approach Shannon. So, Ms. Plamondon, the plan was for you if you had not heard from Caitlyn on Saturday, you were going to go to Berlin and wait at a restaurant to leave with her and the kids, correct?
No.
You spoke to the police back in March of 2024 about this case, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and that was a recorded phone call that you gave them?
Yes.
And you agreed to be recorded?
Yes.
And you told them everything that you knew at the time, correct?
Yes,
And you didn't leave anything out?
to the best of my knowledge.
Okay. And you had a chance to look at the transcript of that recording, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to show you page 7 of your transcript. Where you say line
assume it's-
9.
I assume it's being used to refresh your recollection.
I'm impeaching her, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your objection.
Ms. Plamondon, when you, did you, you were able to review the transcript of your interview? that you
Ye-
did?
Yes.
Okay, and was it a fair, and does it look like this? Does the copy that you were given look like this?
What is this defense exhibit, what?
ID,
D.
D.
Thank you.
I don't know, it was an email.
Okay, well, why don't you take a look at that and let me know if that looks like item you reviewed?
Yes.
And is that a fair and accurate transcript of what you told the troopers in March of 2015, March 15, 2024?
Some of it was mislabeled of what Shannon said and what I said.
Okay. And so I also have clips. Were you able to listen to the video?
No.
Okay. So, Your Honor, can we approach?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Plamondon, please review page 7, line 7 to 18, and then I'll ask you questions again of ID, defendant's ID, Exhibit D.
Okay.
So, again, that the plan was to go to Berlin and wait for Caitlyn and the girls to come meet you at a restaurant or somewhere and take them back to the airport.
No.
Okay, so can you tell us what the plan was?
That we were waiting for Caitlyn to call us and tell us how she needed a ride and that we would meet her wherever we needed to meet her. And if by Saturday we hadn't heard from her, that we were just going to go to Berlin and wait to hear from her so that we would be closer and ready.
And the plan was to get them back to Minnesota, all three, Caitlyn, Veilen, and Ellen, as quickly as possible.
Yes.
The next day, after that plan was discussed, you offered to drive Caitlyn and Veilen up to meet Dustin, correct?
Kind of.
Okay. Did you drive her up to Ossipee?
Yes.
Okay. And you drove with Shannon, Caitlyn, and Veilen, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you drove Caitlyn and Veilen to the designated meeting place, which was a restaurant in Ossipee, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And Caitlyn brought a suitcase with her, correct?
Yes.
She had a bag of like wet laundry because there was an issue with the dryer.
Yes.
Okay. But she did leave behind other things, right? Like her backpack,
Yes.
kids' birth certificates.
Yes.
Would you like a break?
Okay.
Okay. I only have a few more questions. You didn't see Dustin or Ellen when you dropped Caitlyn Veilen off, right?
No.
And after you dropped them off, you called Caitlyn's mom to tell her what the plan was, right?
No.
Okay, you called folks though to talk to them?
Yes.
Okay. Those folks being her mom
Yes.
and her dad, Rob?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have any more questions, thank you.
Horse indulgence. No, I'm just like, I'm over here telling you. You don't have to do that back and forth because. You're welcome, sir. Okay,
Yep.
there's some water there. Do you have some?
Yep.
Okay. Do you need to take a minute?
Nope, I'm okay.
Okay. Ms. Plamondon, you live in Hampton, New Hampshire, correct?
Yes.
How long of a drive did you have to come to court?
I don't know, like 2.5 hours, I think?
Are you familiar with this part of the state?
No, I'm not.
Had you ever been to Berlin, New Hampshire before?
No,
Have you still to this day been to Berlin, New Hampshire?
I have not.
Now, Caitlyn Naffziger, she flew from Minnesota to Boston on February 27th of 2024, right?
Yes.
And then she took a bus to New Hampshire?
Yes.
And then you and or Shannon picked her up from the bus stop.
Yes.
She and Veilen, her youngest child, they spent one night with you in Hampton, correct?
Yes.
Can you tell us during that time, did you have a chance to observe Caitlyn and Veilen together?
Yes.
Without telling us what anyone said, what were your observations of their relationship?
What a good mom she was, and how relaxed the relationship was, and just how happy she was. Both of them.
Had Caitlyn ever come to see you in New Hampshire before?
Yes.
How many times?
At least 3, maybe more.
How long had it been since the last time she'd been here?
We have a holiday called Thanksmas, and she...
Thanksmas?
Yes. And we
Okay.
do everything that we've always done, Christmas to Thanksgiving, in 1 week, and all the family gets together. And so she was there for that, as was her mom and husband and other family members.
Her mom's husband?
Yeah, her mom Lori and,
Okay. Just making sure I know
yep,
who you're
yep,
talking
and
about.
Lori's husband Tim and my kids, and
Had Caitlyn ever been to Berlin, New Hampshire?
no,
Not before February of 2024?
no,
Did she have any friends in New Hampshire?
no,
Were you her only relative in New Hampshire?
yes,
Besides her husband as well, right?
yes, yes,
And your kids?
yep,
And you, and I don't mean this to sound improper, but you're related to Caitlyn by marriage, correct?
yes.
Now, on February 28th, so the very next day, I mean, Caitlyn was in your house for, when did she get there on the 27th? In the morning? Or was it nighttime?
It was evening, and I was working and coming from Boston, so I didn't see her until like 5 p.m.
Okay. So at some point, sounds like less than about, I don't know, less than a day later, you drove Caitlyn to that restaurant in Ossipee, New Hampshire, correct?
Yes,
A place called Harley Jack's?
yes,
Does it take, fair to say it took you over an hour to get there?
yes,
Had you ever heard of it before?
no,
Ever been there?
no,
When you got to Ossipee at Harley Jack's restaurant, Caitlyn got out of the car?
yes,
She took Veilen out of the car?
yes.
Was Veilen in a car seat?
Yes, it was like a car seat that fits into the stroller.
One of
Okay.
those like dual, like
Right.
pop it in and out things.
Right, but
Okay.
she left the stroller portion at my house.
Okay. You didn't go inside the restaurant, right?
No,
When Caitlyn got out of your car and took Veilen, without telling us what she said or did what she said, how was she behaving?
I mean, it was quite a sad sight, and Shannon and I both cried. You know, she's such a small person, and she had this big, enormous suitcase, and you know, she had the baby in the car seat, and she was just like lugging it. I felt awful for leaving her there.
But you did leave.
Yes, she specifically asked that we not come in because
So you left.
yes,
Okay. You didn't see the defendant at Harley Jack's?
no,
And just so we're clear, do you know the defendant?
yes.
How do you know him?
We have FaceTimed many times, and I, know him as the father of Veilen and Elowen, and
Okay.
because of Caitlyn's relationship with him.
You didn't talk to the defendant when when Caitlyn was in New Hampshire, correct?
No,
You didn't talk to him in Ossipee in the parking lot?
no,
You didn't talk to him over the phone after you left Caitlyn in the parking lot?
I don't even have his contact information.
Okay. He didn't speak to you?
No,
Did you leave before Caitlyn went in, or did you watch her go in?
we left as we parked far away in the parking lot and left as she was walking through the parking lot.
Okay. So you didn't wait in the parking lot until they finished lunch and left the restaurant, did you?
No, I had no
Yes.
contact after she got out of the car.
And when you left the parking lot at Harley Jack's, where'd you go?
Home,
Okay, so you drove the hour back to Hampton?
yes.
You didn't follow them back to Berlin?
No, I was working, and it was 5 o'clock, so Shannon had driven up there, but now I was done working, and I shut my laptop, and I'm like, oh, I can drive home. And she's like, great, because I don't see well at night. So,
So you wanted to get home?
yeah,
You'd agree that your home is at least 2.5 hours away from Berlin?
yes,
Now, what defense has asked you about in terms of this plan is that you were going to, the plan was for you to go up and sit at a restaurant on Saturday, correct?
if we hadn't heard from her at that point.
Okay. Did there ever come a time that you heard from Caitlyn?
No,
When you dropped her off in the restaurant parking lot, was that the last time you saw her?
yes,
As part of the plan, did you choose a safe word?
yes.
What was the safe word?
that,
Your Honor, can we approach?
Okay, members of the jury, the last question and answer I am striking from the record, and I am indicating that you should give it no weight whatsoever as part of your overall considerations, and you may rephrase.
Thank you. Ms. Plamondon, is it fair to say that the plan was for Caitlyn to get the girls from the apartment and leave without Dustin knowing?
yes,
Thank you. No more questions.
Court's indulgence.
Certainly.
Ms. Plamondon? You've just testified that the plan was for Caitlyn to leave with the two girls, correct?
yes,
Without the defendant knowing.
yes,
Caitlyn did not have a car,
right,
did not have a bus ticket,
right,
did not know the area.
right,
You were 2.5 hours away.
yes,
She didn't know anyone else in the state.
no,
It was February in Berlin, New Hampshire.
yes,
Fair to say the temperatures range between -2 and 32.
yes,
Fair to say that it was snowing that week.
Your Honor, this is beyond the scope.
Overruled.
I don't recall.
Okay. I have no further questions.
Okay, counsel approach, please.
That was gonna happen.
Okay, members of the jury, we are going to take an early lunch break today. Okay, we will take the noon hour a bit early. And so we will break now. We are going to reconvene at 12:45. I'll expect you folks back at 12:45. I will meet with the lawyers before that, but I would ask that you be ready to go at 12:45. It is currently 11:30. Again, consistent with all of my instructions, do not discuss the case amongst yourselves or with anyone else. Conduct no research as to any matter. Don't transmit any matter through your own social media. And if you see someone in Lancaster, please don't talk to them. But other than that, thank you for following my instructions, and we'll reconvene again at 12:45. Thank you. All right. Then the lawyers, I'll just